Life is hard. For some people, it's harder than others. It can be harder than making coleslaw and a cabbage shortage. But is it possible to have the courage to face those hard times head on? We'll find out today on Dr. Larry. My first guest is a woman who's seen her share of hard times. Please welcome Naomi. Naomi, thank you for being here. Now, I know you've had some ups and downs in your life, and we're going to get to that in a moment. But first, I was hoping you could tell all of us a little bit about the before times, before the proverbial marmalade toast hit the floor.
Yeah, okay. I was married to my husband, Elimelech. We had 2 sons, Marlon and Killian. We were happily living in Bethlehem.
And then what happened?
The country ran out of food. It was a famine. So we moved to Moab, and my husband died. Oh. My sons got married. Then my son died. And my other son died.
So you were left without a husband and without sons in a country that wasn't your own. You were as alone as a banana in a pickle factory.
It was just me and my 2 daughters-in-law.
I'm going to need a moment here. I got tears coming and nowhere to put them. We'll be right back.
That's really sad, right? Naomi lost almost everyone she loved, and she was far away from home too. Plus, back then, there weren't a lot of ways for women to earn money, so Naomi and her daughters-in-law didn't have a lot of options. What a scary time. But after all that tragedy, God provided a glimmer of hope. The famine, you'll see.
So it's just you and your daughters-in-law. What were their names again?
Orpah and Ruth.
Orpah and Ruth. And you're living in Moab because of the famine in Bethlehem.
Well, actually, by that time, I had heard the famine was over.
The famine was over. That's good news. Finally, we're seeing the light at the end of the crawl space. Now, what'd you do?
Well, I decided to go back home. Ruth and Orpah came along for a time.
Now, pause for just a nanosecond. What did you mean by that?
Well, we were packed up and on our way to Bethlehem, and then I thought, I can't do this to them. Ruth and Orpah were from Moab. I couldn't expect them to follow after a bitter old woman like me. They were good to me, but I told them to go home.
You did tell them to go home, and one of them did. But the other, well, let's let her tell it. Please welcome Ruth. I'm glad you're here, Ruth, so you can help fill in some of the gaps. Plus, you're the one the book's named after.
What book?
So, I want to take us all back to that moment when you and Naomi and you were heading out of the country into a new land. And Naomi said to you, "It's been fun, but now it's time to go home." What was going through your noggin?
When Naomi said goodbye to us, we cried and cried. We'd been through so much together. We wanted to go with her.
But why? I had nothing to offer. I thought God had turned against me. I mean, they'd be better off with their own people.
And Orpah decided that Naomi was right, so she went back home.
But not you. This is the part of the story that gets my heart beating faster than a gerbil playing the djembe. Now, you had no idea what was going to happen if you left your home and went with Naomi. Now, I know you must have been scared, but you took action. You had courage. Tell our viewers what you said to Naomi.
I couldn't bear the thought of Naomi all alone. So I told her, "Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God."
And she's been with me ever since.
That is just so moving. I'm moved like a stick of string cheese on a... I'm going to need a moment.
How inspiring. Even though she didn't know what would happen next, Ruth had the courage to go with Naomi. And it turned out to be a really great decision because of what happened next.
Naomi, Ruth stuck by you like a burr on a shoestring. And to make a long story longer, things turned out pretty peachy keen. Am I right?
Well, at first, we didn't know how we'd support ourselves in Bethlehem. Then Ruth had the idea to go out in the fields to pick up grain left over by the harvesters.
And that's where I met Boaz.
Your future husband.
Yes, he had heard that I'd stuck by Naomi and he was kind to me. Before long, we were married, and now...
I'm a grandmother.
Oh, wow, that's just wonderful. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
His name is Obed.
Now, everything seemed to work out, huh? Kind of reminds me of what my cousin Gerard used to say. Life is hard. Then there's cookies. We learned a lot today. Sometimes it takes courage to make it past the unknown. And sometimes when it's time to go, it's time to go. And right now, it's time to go. We'll see you next time on Dr. Larry. Thank you.